Who's this? Flaming Fist Mercenaries. Let's keep scouting. Who's this? Quail. Every person we come across, who's this? Is it Simeon? No, who's this? Is it? No, it's not Simeon. Okay. I'm sure Dorn will tell us as soon as it is Simeon.
You rang. Sorted.
Walking alone in the Coastway Road. How smart is this?
Hey, ho there, fellow travellers. You look to be wanderers of the adventuring sort. Tell me, what direction calls you? Which direction? Well, where do you think? I'm going north. What does it look like? I'm going into Baldur's Gate. Ah, my loutish friends. That is my direction too. Fate has crossed our paths and we could all benefit by travelling together. It will be the classic pairing of you, the stalwart adventurers, and I, the intelligent one. How could you refuse? How could I refuse? Watch me. Taketh thou a hike. I should have guessed by your knuckle-dragging gait and minuscule nose you're a complete and utter moron. Excuse me? Did you just call me a... If it wasn't for these flaming fist mercenaries patrolling, I'd stick an axe between your eyes. You insulting... He looks like a gnome. Where the hell are all these journal entries going? Oh, here they are. A man named Quail. Yeah, very smarmy. He wasn't bloody smarmy. He was an arrogant little twat. But excuse my language. But he just okay.
I knew this day would come, Dorn. I'm grateful that you wasted time killing the others before reaching me. You will find me better prepared to face your revenge.
At least you know you deserve my revenge. The others pointed to you, hoping I would show them mercy. Will you also beg?
There is no need. Unlike the others, I know just what a blackguard I face. The diviners cost me a king's ransom, but they showed me the path you followed to gain your powers. Now I have followed it as well.
Knowing the source of my powers does you no good, brigand. Urgathors will feed upon your soul.
Perhaps, Dorn. But your demon is but one of many, and I am not without a patron of my own.
Many enemies. Behold, Dorn. We have both pawns, but only one of us shall be captured.
This turned sour rather quickly. This looks like a rather difficult battle. We've got a priest, we've got Sheila, Simeon, and 2 thralls. Thralls of Azathet. Holy moly! What on earth are we to do here? Run! I think we're fighting here. I think we're off and running. Could do with getting these spellcasters down. I don't know. It's just horrendous. Okay, we need to run. We need to move. Oh, don't start firing bullets. Oh, no. She's halfway through a cast, which means she can't cast Magic Missile to cancel their magic casting.
What is it this time?
She's already used attack for the round. Let's pull the dash. Right, go down. Take care of Simeon.
You rang. Go on then.
I'll get Dorn on one of the thralls.
Be direct.
Kagan on the other. Where is... There he is. I'm going to try this without potions and stuff the first time round, but I think perhaps we might need to buff the party with potions and such. We'll go with the Bless for now, as the only buff that we're going to cast. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is looking horrendous. What's going on? Oh, Sheila's dead. Sorry, Sheila dear. Had to be that way. Know what I mean?
Speak and be gone.
Speak now.
I need an help.
Come on, guys. Keep plugging away. Is that... Who's died? Did somebody die? Oh, Kagan got a big hit there. Took a big blow.
What area need?
Barely injured. Who's silenced? I think Yeslik is just out of the range of silence. So we'll heal Kagan. He's taken a bit of a blow. Nobody's managed to hit these thralls yet. Uh-oh, Kagan's taken another blow. Dorn did 20 damage to the Thrall of Azotet. That's quite good. Keep plugging away, Dorny. Keep plugging away. Is the priest alive or dead? The priest is still alive, so we'll keep attacking the priest. How's Simeon doing? Simeon is also uninjured. And in fact the Flaming Fist mercenary is helping us out. I didn't notice that. Kagan, 22 damage. Go down 13 damage to Simeon. Okay, so it's slow and steady work, but we're getting there. Uh-oh! Wild Surge, monsters summoned. Not the worst thing to happen, I have to admit.
What is it this time?
Right. Acid arrow on the Thrall. We got him, near death.
Rang?
Flame arrow on the other Thrall. Keep going, guys, you're doing well. Well done, Dorn. Right, come around and assist with the second one. Go down, take a big blow here, he's poisoned. Just going to give him a bit of a heal. Simeon casting magic? Can't tell.
Go on then.
Uh-huh.
So Simeon. Okay, now all of us on Simeon. Take him down. Nicely done.
Right.
Game, set, and match.
Right, what's this then? Go on then.
Dorn, you don't have anything to say?
Sorted.
Elven Chain? Oh, that sounds very nice. Open locks -5. Find traps -5. It's supposed to be worn by thieves, but then it lowers all their stats. We might sell that. Some enchanted stuff. Enchanted plate. An enchanted bastard sword, which looks fairly menacing. And also an enchanted girdle. I think Godin is probably most interested in the girdle, just because it might be something that he can use. He's not going to be using the plate or the sword. So let's see if Nera can identify the girdle with a one identify spell. Golden Girdle of Ernst. Created to protect a powerful wizard against malevolent warriors, this magical garment is made of red silk strewn with golden flakes. It is enchanted to give limited protection against slashing weapons. Well, it's not marvellous, but seeing as it was made for a mage, we'll give it to Nera. Just in case she ever gets too close to a slashing weapon. Or should we give it to Imoen? We'll give it to Imoen. Okay. So we'll have to wait for these to be identified when we rest up. Give Dorn this letter. Bit late now that the job is done. But he's not saying anything to us yet.
I'm on it.
And a boatload of spells on the dead mage. Minor Globe of Invulnerability. Vampiric Touch. Abomination. Shocking Grasp. Some nice ones. Okay, Dorn, are you not going to say anything?
You rang.
Redirect.
Go on then. Sorted.
At last, Simeon lies dead. His patron broken. Urgathar's feasts on the souls of my betrayers. My revenge is complete.
Alright. I obviously used the conversation icon to speak to Dorn here, just to see if it would instigate a conversation, and it did. I remember in the friendly not the friendly arm, in the fell post we killed, what was his name now? Was it Mullahay? Or Tranzig? I think it was Tranzig. We killed Tranzig in the fell post, and we had Branwen in our party, and she wanted to kill Tranzig because he was the one that petrified her when she was at the carnival, and I killed him and she never said anything. And I'm thinking now that I should have had initiated a conversation with her at that time, and maybe it would have resolved the mission, because it's still stuck in my my quest log now. Maybe you can speak to her if we put her in the party at a later time, I don't know, but anyway. Dorn is ecstatic that Simeon lies dead. Yeah, what happened to Simeon before the battle? It looked as if he had powers like yours.
As I understand it, Simeon accepted the same dark pact as I, only with a different patron, an enemy of Urgathar.
Earth gods. So what exactly is this Urgathar's?
Urgathar's is an outsider to these worlds. Our world interests him, and his power interested me. Our pact makes me his chosen instrument.
Okay, so now you've defeated the people that you wanted to defeat. What is your goal now?
I know little more than that Urgathar's demands blood. An easy price for me to pay while pursuing my vendetta. Your path has been even bloodier. Perhaps I should continue to follow it at your side. Yes, even as I say so, I sense Urgathar's approves. Will you keep me by your side?
Yes, I suppose you'll do. Maybe not quite sounding so elated about it. I would be glad. Not using the exact words, we don't want to get Dorn, ideas that, don't want to heap praise upon him too much. But yes, okay, I suppose you can stick around a bit longer. Trying to play it as coolly and as nonchalantly as possible.
Good. Let us leave this place. I have much to consider about my future.
Kagan now had enough. Well, if after you've finished with these layabouts, how about you sign up with me and mine? I could use a man of your stature and skill. Ooh, Kagan approving of Dorn here. Okay.
I'll take it under consideration.
Dirty deeds done. All this business with Dorn seems to be over. He has slain the last of his foes, a man by the name of Simeon, who apparently had also taken on the mantle of a blackguard. Without his desire for vengeance to propel him forward, Dorn seems to be adrift, with no further ambition, but to continue travelling with me. Aren't I the lucky one? Okay, that was quite a fun battle, and it went relatively smoothly.
Right, what's this then?
I am quite surprised. Anyway, we'll explore the rest of the area surrounding the entrance to Baldur's Gate, and then we'll have to head into the city, find the nearest inn to hunker down, and make plans for the rest of our time within the city. Maybe look at a few maps, speak with the barkeep, and get a sense of where all the various shops are, so that we can purchase some wares, and maybe one or two items, one or two weapons, one or two potions, one or two scrolls that might just help propel us forward in terms of our advancements and our combat readiness for what lies ahead. Maybe Gordon is hoping, maybe there is just an axe, glistening blade, calling out to him and waiting for him to part with his precious coin. Seems as if we need to go here. And here we are. Baldur's Gate. We finally made it.
Ho there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Well, 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 if it isn't Elminster. Again. Good day to thee, young one. What a marvellous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. Ah, I see by thine eyes that you've no time for my wry banter. 'Tis true our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take pleasure in seeing thee again. Okay. Fine. Yes, good to see you, old man. Very good. What brings you here? What advice have you got for me? Because I can see you're dying to impart upon me more of your pearls of wisdom in your rather smug fashion. Oh, all citizens of the Sword Coast eventually pass through Baldur's Gate, and I knew thou wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou hast felt from others, including thine own self. Gorion raised thee as best he could, but 'tis indeed hard to overcome what is bred in the bone. Much more so in this case, I would imagine. Okay, you're mentioning Gorion here. What do you know of Gorion? He was my long friend, and we often talked, though less after he settled down with thee. He was quite the traveller in his day, though he never regretted his new role as foster father. He felt a stable childhood would better prepare thee for, well, the problems that would eventually come. He cared deeply for thee. I hope this was not lost on you. No, he was a good man. certainly was a good man, and I admired him and grew to love him, of course, yes. He's thinking this, he wouldn't be admitting this out loud and wanted to appear too soft to his party members, but yeah, good man. Although now I've got a taste for adventuring, and I would prefer to walk my own path. I was not suggesting that thou should do otherwise. Whatever the motives, independence is always a wise course to follow. My worry is that thy lineage is harder to escape than most. Thou hast bad blood in thee, though Gorion did what he could to teach thee well and true. Thou hast hungry blood within thee as well, and it will not let thee go without a fight. For better or worse, what's bred in the bone will be dealt with in time. I trust thou hast the will to face what is within thee. Yes, of course I do. An attitude that will suffice, I suppose, striving to be free or refusing to be dominated, 6 of one or half a dozen of another. This difference is unimportant for now, though sometime in the future such brash traits may prove to be weakness. We shall see. For now I offer basic advice and a few names. Scar of the Flaming Fist is a good man and well worth trusting. His superior, Duke Elton, is also of a good sort. Both are believed, or to be believed, when they speak. I take my leave and wish thee well. There's bad blood in you? Didn't expand upon that, did he? Go down wondering if it's more of his riddles, or if he's actually speaking literally. But anyway, for now, we are none the wiser as to what he is trying to tell us. Yeah, it was a little more forthcoming with information. Not... well, yeah, a little more. He apparently knew Gorion well and thought him a good man to care for me. Fair enough. He also spoke of bad blood and a taint that will consume me if care is not taken. What this means, I am not sure. Exactly, he didn't exactly expand upon that. I will heed his warning. Yeah, vaguely. And he thought we should trust Duke Elton and Scar. Of course, we talked with Scar on the bridge. Okay, and he seemed like a reasonable fella, and any man that pays me 2,000 gold pieces is worthy enough of my trust.
Spit it out.
Anyway, there's a few people here, and we can hear the sound of an inn nearby.
You rang.
6 AM. We have been travelling long, and we could certainly do with a day's rest. Alright. So that's the store. We don't want the store just yet, but it's certainly worth bearing it in mind. That might be the first store that we head into in the morning.
What's this then?
Tomorrow morning.
Baldur's Gate. This place reminds me of Luskin. Both cities teem with wretches unfit to grovel at my feet.
Okay. Go on, Luskin. What have you had dealings with in that city?
Perhaps.
Come on, spill the beans. Look, I'm keeping you around here. I could have cast you aside, but I'm letting you travel. It's about time you stop being so bloody secretive.
As for my past, you have only to know I punish treachery. As for the present, take comfort in knowing that no one shall stand between you and your goals, so long as I remain at your side.
Okay, that's quite honourable of you. Quite honourable. Go down taking note of that attitude. Yes, okay. I'll give him his props in that respect, but still. Further questions we have. How did he become such a skilled fighter?
After ogres raided my tribe in the spine of the world, my human mother and I escaped to Luskin. There, I discovered the nature of civilized men.
Human mother, okay. And what can you tell me about your time with this band? Those times were not at all bad. Riding across the mountains, slaying all challengers, and plundering ancient temples are good ways to start a legend. But now the blood I must wish to spill belongs to my former companions. You've already slain your former companions. Jealous of our plunder, rival bands spread word that we were tomb robbers and thieves. Local lord sent out men to capture us. Simeon, our leader, decided it was time for a show of force. We pillaged the town of Barrow, slaying men, women and children to show their lords not to trifle with us. And that's all we're getting out of him. Bad and dangerous to know. Dorn shared some of his tale. It seemed he was in an adventuring party in the north, but a betrayal set him on his current dark course. To be continued. Okay. Where the hell is this inn? I hear inn music. I don't see it.
Sorted.
Tavern and inn.
You rain sorted.
Where? How do we get inside? Where's the door? Is this it? This doesn't look like an inn. It looks like a shop.
Sorted.
Who's this? Silence. Sorry, mate. We've come in the wrong door here. I'm trying to find the bloody inn. Ah.
Sorted.
Ah. Thank the heavens above. Looks like we've found it.
Go on then. Sorted.
You want some whiskey?
Complaints about the service? No complaints. Unless you don't serve alcohol, then there might be something to complain about. He doesn't offer any services to sell, but he offers alcohol and he offers rooms. Rooms that are rather luxurious and comfortable. That'll do for me. And look at that. Golden Sands Brew, an old one-eye beer. New delights to sample. And sample we shall. We will rest. We will speak.
Friendships last when gold is long gone. Perhaps you should be a little nicer to the group.
Yes, Lick. Your stupid mind is what started all this trouble.
The mines were there for anyone who looked. I'll not be blamed for what the throne does with them.
Uh-oh.
What?
Looks like Yeslik and Kagan aren't too happy with each other. Oh well, that's their problem. Because all we're going to do now is drink ourselves into a stupor. So join me next time when we shall head out into the big wide world of the city and just do a little bit of shopping. See you soon.